Yo, welcome to this square room. I don't know where I was going with that.
It's gross.
Wait, let me start again.
No.
Yo, what's up? My name is Joe. All right, so this is me embarrassing
This is why kids
myself.
called you whitewashed.
Embarrassing myself for like 20 seconds straight. Welcome to this square room, everyone. My name is Jonel. This is my co-host.
I'm the Satan Overlord.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
You know what? That's probably the most accurate description of you as a person.
I am Dante, Destroyer. That's not a thing.
Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at This Square Room. Now, Hugh-Gene.
Nope.
A couple days ago.
What was that?
We went to see Theo Von's Dark Arts tour.
That was a couple days ago.
Yeah, he came to Toronto.
He's got a fat ass.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say. He
Not
walks
Latino.
on stage, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, on the podcast, he always mentions that he has like a diaper butt.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I've heard a couple episodes, but I don't listen to his podcast. Like, I'm basically like a fan by proxy, like through you. Like, you're a big Theo Von fan, and like I went because you want to go, and I was interested, and it was funny, it was good, but I was like, damn, I was not expecting that. He got a little something back there. He dragging a wagon. Did you enjoy yourself as a Theo? What does he call his fan base?
Nothing.
Oh.
No, nothing. No, it's cool. It was good. It was cool. It was cool seeing him.
You were grinning like a friggin' Cheshire cat.
I'm a fan.
When he walked onto the stage, I looked over and you were just like clapping. I was like, ew. I've never said, like, on this podcast, you're like, hey, what's up? It's Hugh-Gene. I don't care about anything. That's stupid. Fuck this. Fuck that. And then with him, you're like, oh, Theo. I was super surprised.
It's that Kawhi Leonard mentality, man.
That what?
That Kawhi Leonard.
That like awkward.
Hey, baby.
Wasn't him, was
That
it?
wasn't.
Oh.
What it do, baby?
Okay, I just know that weird like laugh that he does. Oh god. All right, so I know we were supposed to, we've been doing this thing where we
I like things.
have been sharing personal stories a lot more recently. Normally alternating weeks. Last week you shared your little story.
A little booger.
You want to go blow it? Oh my god, so
It
disgusting.
didn't come out.
No, anyway, so we've been sharing stories, and I thought of one that I want to share this week, but I was like, this is really exposing. And the thing is, I think from a side,
You?
yeah, I realized, when you think of stories, because like there's stories that you tell people like when you get close, like your close friends and stuff like that, but then like there are the stories that you've never actually repeated after the incident. This is one of those stories that like I've never repeated, aside from the people who like knew about it at the time. I've never told anyone this story ever, because it's like embarrassing.
Tell it.
But it's also like, it's just kids being kids.
Tell it.
So I don't know, for sure elementary school, so I would say maybe like 12, myself and a couple of other friends of the same age. Okay, so those late night, like when you would see
network.
no when you'd see commercials for those like phone like call in those like sex hotline things. So we decided to call one of them one time.
I always thought about doing that.
I'm pretty sure the one we did was Lava Line. And you know what's so crazy?
Did you have to pay for that?
No, I think there was like a certain amount of like free trial. All I know is we didn't pay for it. But these things are still around today.
Yeah, you still see it. Like, I only see it here.
At like 3-4 a.m. You're like,
Yeah.
call. I think there's one called Quest, and it's like, call Quest now. And I'm like, these still exist?
Yeah, there's lonely dudes, bro.
But like, anyways, I'll get to that later. But point is, it was one of those things, probably like a 1-800 number or whatever.
1-800.
Or 1-888, 1-866, one of those.
Talk to my vagina.
I'm pretty sure it was a Lava Line that we called. But I remember we made up, like we were 12, okay? So, I'm pretty sure I didn't even have my period. It was like, what, 3 of us? Or was it 4? I can't remember. Anyways, a couple girls. We, like, it was just one account. But, like, I think it might have been me or my friend. I can't remember who did the initial like voice, because what it was, you had to like leave a message, like kind of like a voicemail. So when people, they hear that, and then if they like your voice and like what you have to say, then they can like leave you messages. So no, I'm pretty sure it was my friend who did the voice. So she was basically just like, oh, like, we used the name Star.
That sounds like a prostitute.
I know.
What's your name, Star?
Yeah, and then like, you know, as
I
kids,
shine bright like a diamond.
as kids, we had to like, I don't know, we had to like deepen our voice because we were, you know, fucking like 11, 12
You
years
don't
old.
have to deepen your voice. You can still sound like a grown ass lady.
But we didn't.
Remember Sugar from YTV?
True, but
How you gonna do it?
those are things.
It's me, Sugar.
Those are okay. Whoa. No, but those are causes for alarm, because when you sign up, it's like, are you 18? And you gotta be like, yes. My point is, we did like lower our voices to try to sound more mature.
Yeah, I'm 18, nigga. Like
No,
that?
in a feminine way.
Yeah, I'm
More
18.
like that. It's hard to do it now because my voice is obviously mature, but like at the time it was more of like a, hi, I'm Star. Like, it was stupid. Like,
you sound like a shitty porn star.
but like, imagine a higher pitched
shoot
voice.
on my
though.
star.
Anyways, and I think we didn't say anything vulgar. It's just like, oh, you know, looking for fun, like, or like trying to get to know people, or
Looking to ride on some dick.
something like that. Like, we didn't say anything explicit because like we didn't even really know
You
what
know
to.
what riding dick was that back then.
Probably not. No.
6 years later, then you learned.
6, 12, 13, 14, 18. I knew what riding dick was
That's
before.
appropriate, right?
What?
We're 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disgusting if you said anything less. No, but so we left a little message, and then you start to get it's very similar to an inbox where, or at least it was, where it's like, oh, you have 10 messages, and like you hear it, and like men are just like, hi Star, your voice sounds so sexy, I just want to get to. It's just like, oh god, and they're just like breathing into
like,
the phone.
Did you hear like that in the background?
No, and then you could like leave messages like back and forth, but I believe it was if you want to talk to the person live and no longer do messages, that's when you have to pay, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't believe we spoke to anybody live, but it was like messages. So we did it one day, got a couple messages, got some laughs. Then I don't believe it was the next day, but maybe a couple days later, you know, everyone was, you know, over at my place. That's the thing, we did it at my house. That's the mistake that I made. And I remember, I think initially it was 3 of us, and there was one other person, and we were like letting her in on it that day. So we were letting her listen. I remember we're in my basement, cordless phone.
The little Asian one?
Hmm?
This is the little Asian one?
No, what are you talking about? You don't know any of my elementary friends.
Don't you have like an Asian friend or something?
I have a lot of Asian friends.
Name like Sugar or some shit?
What's with you and Sugar?
Oh, I don't know.
No. And I know who you're referring to. That's a high school friend, and her name wasn't Sugar.
It's close enough.
It's Candy.
Yeah, it's so far off.
Yeah, but no, not her. That's high school. Like I said, I'm like fucking like 12 years old. No, so we're in the basement, and this is back in the day when like we don't have cell phones. Well, I mean, we were
12, you shouldn't have a cell phone.
But back then, yeah, I didn't get a cell phone until I was 15, and like, so you know when you're on the phone and you gotta be careful because if your parents pick up the other phone, then they can hear shit. So that's essentially what happened. I was letting my friend, let's call her Jennifer. I don't want to expose her real name, but we were letting.
Now I know who it is.
Who?
Jennifer.
Yeah, who's what? Who do you think it is?
It's fucking. What's close to Jennifer?
What?
Okay, just continue your story. I have a feeling I know who it is.
Who?
I'm not gonna say. You didn't want to say the name, so why would I say the name?
Say it. We'll bleep it out.
Janelle?
No.
Oh.
I met her in high school. I'm telling you, don't know any of these elementary school people. You don't know my life. You don't know my friends. No, it wasn't her.
Some of them.
What? You don't know any of my. Oh, you know one. David.
Oh yeah.
Because I met him in elementary school. But anyways, no. So where was I? So yeah, so we're letting her listen to, you know, the messages and stuff like that. And then my mother picks up the phone. She was like, Jonel, what is this? And we hung up the phone, but obviously when we hang up our end, she's still listening on the other end. So she's hearing all of these men essentially leaving messages for her prepubescent daughter. Oh my god, I was mortified. My friend literally like she left the basement and just left my house. She just walked home. Like, she left immediately. And I had to stay and deal with it. And, like, I put it all on my other friend. I was like, oh, you know, I was just listening. Like, I didn't do it. And like I said, I think because the voice itself wasn't me. So, like, my mom, you know, like, believed it. I still got in trouble, though. Well, when you're that young, and that's the thing, like, my mom's not going to call anybody's parents or anything like that. So she just kind of, I was kind of like, oh, no, it wasn't me. We were just listening to it. We were just curious.
Snitch.
I know.
You're not a ride or die.
I was so mortified. And, like, that's the thing. The minute I hung up, because, like, you know, you freak out, you hang up. But I was like, shit, she's still listening. So I had to, like, go face her as she has the phone on speaker playing these man's messages just like, hi, Star. I'm just like, oh, my God.
Star, I want to lick your Star, Star.
Like, oh, man, your voice comes
Give me
so
that
hard
guinea horn,
right now.
Star.
Are you kidding me?
Give me that guinea horn.
You said that the other day, and I had to ask you what that was. Because I've never heard of a guinea horn.
Yeah, so I thought it was clit, and then you...
Wait, hold on. Let me...
What's a super clit?
No.
It's extra
hold on.
powerful.
What?
Let me see that guinea horn.
Okay, according to Urban Dictionary, a guinea horn is an unusually massive labial protrusion, also known in the Western world as a clitoris, but it differs from other clits in that it closely resembles a ceremonial didgeridoo found in the deep state tribes of the island country. It looks like a lot like a Vienna sausage in a hoodie. Like, that's so vulgar. Also known to be resembled that of a pig's foot and sticks through undergarments like a knife and is known as a penis clit or a pinchy. That's so offensive. Don't say that to anyone.
Show me that guinea horn!
And I don't think that's really a thing.
A guinea horn?
No. Like, to stick through, like, pants and stuff like a knife.
It's obviously being extra.
Yeah.
I just want to see that.
Where'd you hear that word from?
Guinea horn?
Where'd you hear it?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You only know.
Quite frankly, I don't think I want to know.
You only know about these guinea
the type
horn.
of things that you do. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I'm ready to know about your personal life. But yeah, I find it weird. Like, It was literally just a couple months ago. I remember, like, just being up at night watching TV trying to fall asleep,
Watching some porn.
and I saw no, just like regular TV. But then when it goes to commercial, it's like
porn for some people.
No, well, not the commercials for these telephone lines, but, like, I never understood what the appeal of that was. Even as a kid back then, I'm like, you can't even see the people.
But you can hear them.
See, it makes more sense back then because we didn't have, I mean, of course there was internet and stuff like that, but it wasn't as...
Yeah, but some people just want to use their imagination. Some people want to do it the old school way.
Okay, but what about now?
Yeah, some people want that nostalgia.
I don't know, but, like, you're paying for it.
So?
I don't know.
I got money.
And, like, something else that I'm not 100% sure of is, like, well, I guess, again, because, like, I'm not really, like, not really, like, I don't watch porn.
Really?
I've seen it, but I don't watch
Wow,
it. I'm not a regular watcher. I'm not a consumer of the...
Be your own DJ.
What? Okay. No, what I was going to say was, like, POV porn, right? Like, the same way I don't really understand... like the whole like telephone lava line thing.
You don't get POV?
No, because, well, I understand it's like, it's supposed to be like, for the guy, it's like, oh, like it's me doing all of these things.
No,
to the
for
girl.
me it's just a better close up to the butt.
It's not just the butt though. They do all sorts of positions.
Yeah, but the butt part's the best part.
But like, does it enhance the experience?
Yeah, because it's closer.
But like, I always thought point of view porn is supposed to make you feel like you're in it.
I don't have a fucking...
Like, men imagine that it's like
no, because I'm like, my dick's not that big. Like, what the fuck? I don't got no goddamn baby arm out in there. Like, what the
baby
fuck?
arm?
No. Can't imagine that's me. I was like, that's a big old pink dick. I can't, nope.
But what, well, that's part, it's imagining.
Yeah, I'm not imagining.
Imagination.
No, I'm good.
Today
and
I'm
plus
a
PLVs are
Caucasian male with a 9-inch thick girthy penis. Oh my god.
Today my tip's not brown. It's pink.
Okay. All right. Well,
I got a pink tip today, guys.
okay. Yeah.
Call me Pinky.
So for you, it's just because you feel like it's, I feel like porn is all a series of close-up shots.
Yeah, but for me also, I don't like high production porn.
No, but there's POV and there's POV that's like amateur, because you can have POV
Yeah, just
that's
like out of the cell phone. That's just...
So you like POV and amateur?
No, I just like amateur in general. Amateur or homemade. The worse production, the better.
So you want like a Nokia brick phone to record it?
I want to see them pixels.
You want it to be essentially censored because it's
Is
so
that a
pixelated.
pixel? Is that a girl or a guy? I don't know. I just see pixels.
Use your imagination.
Yeah, no, I don't want that high production bullshit. Like, hi, my name's Courtney. I like sucking cock. Like, I don't want that.
Oh, damn. I didn't realize they give bios in these high production.
I'm the ball buster.
I feel like the things that I like, if I am to watch porn, that I'm drawn to are things with like story, like basically like,
yeah, don't watch porn then, Joe.
No, but you know what, I like, legitimately I think I'm just a middle-aged white woman.
Yeah, I know.
Because when I think of the type of porn that would actually get me aroused, it would be like a romantic novel.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Or not just like go to like Pornhub.com or like XNXX and watch something. It would be like a well-produced like film with a storyline.
Yeah, good luck. You're not gonna ever find that in porn.
50 Shades.
Yeah, that's shit.
But I understand why.
Yeah, that sounds like. I remember like
because it's the story. It enhances the experience. Like, to me, sex is like nothing once there's an emotional connection. So once you like know the characters and like they're in love or whatever the story is, right? Like, you know what I mean? And like he's this man and he's rich and he's like a dom and he like all this stuff. Like it entices people. Are you falling asleep?
Didn't they find like a bunch of dildos and shit in the movie theater? During the playing of 50 Shades of Grey, like people would find like cucumbers and shit.
No, I don't.
I saw pictures
I didn't
of it.
hear that, but I don't believe that to be true.
I don't know. There are people that would take. I wouldn't be surprised. There's only women that saw that movie and a bunch of old ass.
I think there's
bitches.
3 movies. I believe I saw the first 2.
50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker.
Not in theaters. I didn't see them in theaters, but
Blacked.
Okay.
That was a lot. It got darker than
but
black.
I don't know. Like I'm not locked into 50 Shades. Like I saw the movies. I'm like, yeah, not bad, right? Like I thought it was fine.
Tingle?
No, not even. But it's just like that type of that in that realm. Like that's my like category. Yeah, if I were to watch
shit that's not real,
it's more real than like that highly produced pretzel twisting position pizza boy.
I want that shit.
I'm not gonna fuck my plumber.
Why?
He's gonna clean out my pipes and then clean out my pipes. You know what I'm saying?
He's not gonna clean your pipes. He's gonna fill your pipes.
No, but I don't know. Like,
yeah, I never understood. Like, yeah, clean my pipes. It's like, oh, technically, I'm not. I'm filling them up, so I'm sorry.
Well, I think it's because technically
you can clean your own pipes.
The plumber's job is to clean and clear.
But he's not cleaning. Pipes. He's not clearing.
Or no, they say they can lay pipe too. Right?
I don't know. He's just putting more grease in that pipe, or in those tubes.
And this is not a sexual question. Are pipes actually greased, like in like a home, like where the water and stuff runs?
You don't want.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense.
I know, but just it's porn. It's not supposed to make sense.
No, it does. People don't say that in porn. Grease your pipes.
Yeah,
you just made that up.
Put that garlic sauce on my pizza. Call me Papa.
No, what is it? It's when people do the whole like, oh, I'd like a large pizza, meat lovers, extra meat,
I don't want
extra
meat.
sausage.
I don't want sausage. I just want that butter
And then the
sauce.
pizza boy comes to the door and the girl's like wearing like just like a robe and she's like, oh, like I gotta get my money. Like, come on in. First of all, I've never invited a pizza man into my home.
Why would you?
Like, they always stand at the door.
Yeah, no, they're not trying to go in there. They're trying to get me too.
Well,
they put half their foot in. Someone's like, me too.
Yeah, I think the most is like when it's cold and like you have them like stand at the doorway, but like
no.
the door doesn't even fully close.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
You're like, you're standing in the cold, sir. You're freezing your little dick off.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I find that weird.
Well, you should.
Like, just the idea of like, oh wait, let me go get my wallet. It's like, why would you answer the door without getting your wallet first?
People are
you
stupid.
ordered the pizza. You knew it would be here.
People are stupid. You know how many people try to invite me to their house as a mailman? Oh, coming out and do hair and get some tea. I'm like, I don't want
Really?
That's me multiple times.
Oh my god, your life could be like a real life porn scene.
I probably could fuck some customers. I've actually had.
Oh my god, they're
I've
like,
had
oh, you've been
one,
working really hard. Would you like
no,
to
I've
come
only
in
had.
for some
I've had
tea?
one opportunity.
What?
Yeah, this was like potential opportunity. This was when I was still in Etobicoke. And I was delivering to his apartment. Well, I couldn't technically deliver to that apartment because all their mailbox. It was like shitty apartment. It was like kind of. It was small and it was kind of like It's full of Jamaicans and shit. But all their mailboxes were fucked up, so I was like, guys, I can't deliver your mail, technically.
What do you mean?
All the mailboxes were broken. Like, I literally, there were probably like 50 mailboxes, only 2 of them I could deliver to.
Wow.
So that means...
So you had to go door to door?
No. Fuck, no. I said you guys are the... I said
you told the building to figure it out?
Yeah, I told the building. I told my supervisor, and he was just like, God damn it. Because I know, because most people have done that route, and they've been delivering the mail, and they're not supposed to. And I told the supervisor, and he's just like, fuck, I have to do my job. So then, like... There's not much he can do. I told the people, harass your landlord, because I said, I can't do anything for you. Like, people are actually really cooperative about it, because normally people aren't.
Well, of course. They know that the mailbox is fucked up, and they know it's not your fault if they can't get their mail.
Yeah, so I told them, I was like, harass your landlord to get a new one. Eventually, they got a new one. But, no, I remember this Jamaican chick, she's probably like mid-30s, would always hit on me every time I went there. And then,
like, how? Give me a scenario. Paint me a picture.
Just say I'm cute and all that shit, light skin, all that bull crap. And she'd be like, why don't you come?
Is that a compliment? You're light skinned?
I don't know. I don't fucking know, I guess. I don't know. She would just say a bunch of shit, and I'm like, I can't. And then I remember more than one occasion, she like invited me to her apartment, like for drinks and shit.
Just in the middle of the day?
Well, a lot of time it was normally one of my last stops.
Okay, but even still, isn't it like 4 p.m. at the latest?
Depends on the day.
5?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I guess I'm going to say it's 5 o'clock.
And multiple occasions, I was just like, I can't. No, I can't.
Like a drink, like, would you like water, or like, you trying to...
It wasn't a drink.
You trying
to give me to drink something else. Trying to give me the fucking Dun River Falls. That's what she was trying to get me to drink.
Duns. There's an S.
Whatever.
Damn. Ooh, yikes.
She's trying to get me that coconut water. That Grace coconut.
I'm so disgusted. I can't believe that. Do you have any other encounters? Don't you say a lot of old ladies like to
Yeah, I get hit on by a lot of old ladies, yeah. Like what I told you about the old ladies. Like, you've got some nice legs.
I'm surprised that old ladies hit on you strictly because of the nose ring. I would think that, like, older people are just like, oh, this boy with his face jewelry.
It's like, I'm trying to get bulldozed.
I'm speechless.
Bulldoze me, mailman. Bulldoze.
Oh my god, you could literally make a porn or like a cheesy movie
on my route now. There's probably no
of,
one I could.
No, but like,
well, I have a lot of rich old ladies, so I probably could.
Just off of your like yeah, like any. I feel like service men or boys, like mailmen, pizza boys, pool boys, the guy who like mows the lawn. I'm sure.
I've known a couple that have done it.
I'm sure, especially if it's like a normal route. You're like, oh.
It's typical. Like I remember me and my supervisor, like, we were talking to another letter carrier about it, because he was all shocked that, like, because my supervisor saying, like, he's like, yeah, that happens all the time. Like, people fuck like their customers, or like because a lot of mailmen are single, because they're all grumpy fucks. So even like inside the depot, like, there's normally like people fucking each other and shit. And the guy was like, oh, what? Really? That happens? I was like, yeah, you know, why you
in the depot?
Yeah. Most letter carriers are single, dude.
No. But you're saying, like, no. Okay, I'm asking, you're saying, like, they will hook up with each other, but I'm saying, do they do it off the clock, or they do it, like, in your depot?
Probably while working in the vehicle. In a step van.
What, they do, like,
sex.
Two people together?
Yeah, how many people have sex?
No, not 2 people together for sex. You're saying, like, in the van, so, like, two mailmen go out together?
Probably. No, I'd probably meet up.
Oh, you just meet up. Yeah, I'm
probably,
like, I thought you guys go out individually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay, that's what I mean. Like, 2 people have sex together?
Whoa, what's that?
No. I thought you meant, like, there's a team of 2 people delivering together, and they just...
It used to be like that, like, years ago, where, like, 2 people would... Like, you know, sometimes at UPS, you'll see 2 guys in the vehicle?
No, I don't really...
Well, sometimes with UPS, or, like, I think with Pure Light, there's 2 people in the vehicle, you lazy fucks. But, like, back in the day, Canada Post used to be like that, but then they got cheaper. And then, yeah, my trainer, he was telling me, he was partnered up with a girl, and then, you know, some dilly-dee-dee, some nookie, some...
That's weird to me.
What, did fucking the step van?
Co-workers.
Yeah, I would never fuck a co-worker. Or I would, but they have to be, like, on the other side. Like, in my depot, would I do it? No, because I have to see you every day. But, like, if it was, like, my old depot at, like, in Etobicoke, I would, because I probably would never see you. Because it's such a big depot. So I wouldn't, because same thing with my route. I would probably never fuck a customer because I don't want to have to see you every day.
I just thought about it and I'm like, oh wait, I kind of have like crossed a boundary with a coworker, but this is like as a teenager, like, you know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't really count. But I remember I was working
crushes, but
I worked at Eddie Bauer.
Eddie Bauer.
The outdoor,
Like Eddie Bauer.
clothing and equipment store.
I like Eddie Bauer.
Shut up.
I like the best.
No, and there was a guy there. Oh my god, he was a beautiful, huh?
That was a guy?
Yeah?
No, I'm surprised.
Why?
I thought you like pussy.
Shut up. No, he was beautiful, and he had like the better version of the Justin Bieber haircut back then. So it wasn't like a swoop, but it like had a little swoop to it.
It was all shit.
No, he was so cute. He was really cute.
I wouldn't want to be described as that.
What do you mean?
He was so cute.
He was cute. And
You're so cute,
and like
George.
anytime I knew I was working with George.
George, you're so cute.
His name wasn't George, his name was Max.
You're so cute, Max. It's so cute. I just want to suck your dick.
I don't want to be called cute.
No,
I
it's
don't
so
do be called cute by another girl. Call me hot, sexy, burly.
okay. We were teenagers.
Donkey arm.
He's not
I don't fucking know.
donkey arm.
Fucking no.
Just shut
Tell me I
up.
got
You're
that.
just literally talking out of your ass right now.
Yeah, I wish.
No. So we used to hang out and talk and like whatever. But then another coworker. I don't want to say this one's name because I actually we went out on a date. So he started to like come in and like flirt, and I was
so
like,
this guy's gay?
"What do you mean?"
He says another guy.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
flirt with me.
Oh.
And then so like,
Is he white?
no, Max was white and.
shit. I mean, black guys don't name Max. The fuck? What's your name? Max. Oh.
The other one, I don't want to give his real name. Let's say
What's it start with?
his real name.
Yeah, what's it start with?
S.
Okay, let's call him Spencer.
Okay, and I don't want to use that
Spicy.
name because I really like the name Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer's okay.
I'm
Fine.
gonna
Let's
name
call
my
him,
son Spencer.
let's call him Sean.
Okay, Sean. So I really thought Max was cute, blah blah blah, but like, and like we would talk and like whatever, but like it didn't go anywhere. And then what do we call him? Sean. Sean came in and like would be flirting and blah blah blah. And
I was like, I'm trying to get some of that.
no, and then he asked me out. I can't remember what we did for our date. I really can't. But like it was
Doesn't matter.
it was fine.
Doesn't matter.
No,
You think
but,
Sean was going on that date to get to know you?
yes.
He was trying to get them curtains, nigga.
No, he was a gentleman, and he was
A gentleman.
He was older than me at the time too. Well, I guess he's still older than me.
He knows how to
older
get.
at the time.
He knows how to get you youngins. He's like, I'm gonna act like I give a fuck about her, and once I get in them curtains, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Okay, he wasn't that much older. He was just a.
How much older was he?
I can't.
How old are you? 16?
No, I was older than 16.
17?
Yeah, like 17, 18.
And he was what, like 20?
Maybe like 22.
Yeah, he knows the game, bro.
Either way, well, I can't
He's
remember
being a
exactly, but he was like
gentleman.
maybe like at least 3 years old.
He's like, this is how I get these bitches. Act like I
No,
care
the
about
point
them.
is, we
and
went
I
on the
slide.
date, and like he's a nice guy, and like
Keep them
whatever.
sugar walls.
But he, it just didn't really go anywhere. I was like, I'm not feeling him, and then I didn't stay at the job, so I didn't see Max anymore.
He didn't get them sugar walls.
I didn't see Max or Sean anymore. But Sean, the thing with Sean is that we went on the date, and it was like, nah, like we're better off as friends. Like, you know, it wasn't like one of those dates where things just go completely south, and you're just like, what the hell? It was cool, you know, and we ended off on like a good note. I've had some dates though that were like really weird. Like I remember
I haven't had any bad dates when I think about
you
it.
haven't?
No, all my dates have been pretty
You haven't
much
had
fun.
dates where like someone says something really weird?
No, I would say like the one date I guess you could say was weird. The weirdest was like I remember I went on a date with this girl who was super. Because I used to be really sarcastic. Like everything that came out of my mouth was sarcasm. And then like depending on the person, I would like gauge my sarcasm level. Like my friend Liam, everything I said to him was sarcasm, and he knew it. But then I went on a date with her, and she was kind of the same way, and I was confused. It threw me off. I was like, I haven't had.
Oh, same way as in like very sarcastic.
Yeah, and I havened had someone like that with me, and then I realized I was like, oh, this is fucking annoying. I was like, is this how annoying sarcasm can really be.
Yeah, sarcasm, too much of it can come off as just being an asshole.
Yeah, well, I think sarcasm is just being an asshole in general.
But because like if the person knows and like
it's
you,
just
and you can
passive-aggressive.
joke like that, not completely.
Most of the
I think it
time.
depends on how you interact. But when it's too much of it, then it becomes annoying.
I don't know. I think like for me, I don't enjoy sarcasm as much as I used to. But like for me, it threw me off. But the thing I liked about that date, because every time I went on a date, I always threw in a dark joke. Like every single time, because it's like if you don't laugh at it, I'm not wasting your time. I'm not wasting my time. It's like we're not gonna. Because that was when like people started getting more sensitive. So I'd always throw in I think the dark joke. She said she had like a Haitian friend. I was like, oh, Haiti's still around, and then she was just like. she laughed at it, but she's just like,
I don't like that noise.
Yeah, she laughed at it, but it was just weird because like the amount of sarcasm that was like I picked up on it, I got used to it, but it was just weird at first. And I remember like another girl I wanted to date on with, we were like walking, and I saw 2 fucking towers that looked like the Twin Towers. And I saw a plane flying, and I was like, oh Jesus! I'm like, hopefully that plane doesn't hit the tower. And she was just like, oh, that's fucked up. And I was like, that's me, buddy.
Yeah, I would say
that's always my test. I always tell a fucked up joke.
The worst date that I had, and like the thing is, the guy was cool. Like,
clearly not that
I
cool.
met him. No. He was cool as a person. But I met him at a friend's birthday party. I remember it was like we went out somewhere for like dinner and drinks, and I remember I was working or something, so I came a little bit late.
What a surprise.
What do you mean?
Because you're black and Jamaican. We don't know what time is.
No.
What's time?
Shut up. No, so I come to the dinner, and it's his sister is there.
Why?
Because they're friends with the birthday girl.
Oh, this is the party.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the date.
No, I'm saying how I met him.
Oh, I was like, why is your sister at a date, man?
And I remember like she walks I walk in and introduce myself to everyone, and she's like, "Oh, you're so pretty," and I was like, "Me? Oh my god!"
I wouldn't trust that bitch already.
You. Why?
She's protecting her bullshit.
What bullshit?
She's being territorial, probably.
No, this is.
Oh, you're so pretty! Ha ha ha! You bitch!
What do you mean?
That's
This is me coming in and saying hello to everyone.
Yeah,
this
and in her
isn't.
head, she's like, "Who is this bitch saying hello to everyone? Let me say something."
No.
You're so pretty.
No, she's not.
Want to lick your clit?
Okay, enough. No, she wasn't like that. And the night went on. Said hi to everyone, but didn't really interact too much. But then we went back to my friend's house. Everyone was kind of like drinking. Again, I was driving, so I didn't drink.
Lame.
And I ended up being the DD. So I drove this guy back.
Home?
What? Yeah. What should we call him?
Let's call him Tyrone.
No.
Is he black?
No. Okay, let's call him Justin.
I'm gonna stick with Tyrone.
But yeah, so anyway, so Justin, like once he has a couple drinks in him, but he wasn't drunk. Nobody was really, I think the birthday girl, but nobody else was really belligerent. It wasn't like that type of night. But he had a couple drinks and he started talking to me and like flirting. Like if I was sitting on the couch, he'd come up beside me and whatever. It's funny though, because that night, another friend who was at that birthday, who I also met for the first time that night, was also feeling me. Basically, I got 2 guys' numbers. It was weird. I don't know. That was back when I was a player,
You were never a player. Shut the fuck up. You were not a fucking player. The only thing you're playing is yourself. God damn.
Oh my god, that is so true.
Jesus Christ.
Like, congratulations, you played yourself. No, but Justin was cool. Dropped him off at home, and like the thing is, I was dropping off a couple other people too. So I
You
had
got the taxi.
I had Justin in the front seat. I had one of my female friends, and then the other guy that I met that night too in the back seat.
Gas?
It was close. It was just because like
Did
they
pay
were
for
drinking.
gas?
I no. Anyways, so I drop him off, and he was like, "Oh, can you get out of the car?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Oh, just like come talk to me for a second." And I was like, "Okay, that's weird," but I guess he didn't want to talk to me in front of the people that were in the car. So he gets me to come up to his like front door, and I'm like, I don't want to step inside. I don't want to be like thing. But then, whatever. He's like, "Oh, just step in," because this was like late. It's probably like 2-3 in the morning. And I step inside, and he's just like, "Oh, I would really like to see you again and hang out with you." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Oh my god, like that's sweet, like that's nice, like this is off to a nice start."
How
Like,
old were you guys?
I don't know. Anyways, so I go home, whatever. We set up a date, go to the date. I think we went to like Kelsey's or something for dinner. I think, was it dinner and a movie or just dinner? I can't remember. Anyways, we're sitting there at dinner and we're talking, getting to know each other. First of all, the conversation was like dead. There was like a lot of silence. So that was the first sign that the date wasn't going well. But he also told me how, like, then this is recently, like, as of the date, how he like just got out of the hospital because he was stabbed and this and that.
That's what's going on in my head. Like, red light.
Yeah, and I was like, oh damn. And like, he told me the situation and it wasn't anything like, you know, it was just kind of like an accident.
How did he get stabbed? By accident? Was it a work-related injury?
No, like a wrong place, wrong time. Like, he wasn't like involved in anything. It was just,
oh, clearly he was involved in something.
But
the nigga got stabbed.
But the point is, I'm just like, damn, you gonna lay all this on me on the first date?
Yeah, no surprises later.
Yeah. Needless to say, there wasn't a second date.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Yeah, there was a second date, but
That reminds me because
he was a good person and he was kind of cute too. I remember seeing him on Facebook like a year ago, and I'm like, oh, not as cute as he was before, but he's still.
Well, after he gets stabbed up a few times, I think he get a little stressed out.
He was stabbed a bunch of times in the abdomen. Like, it was serious. No, he was a nice guy though. Wish him well. And his sister has like 2 kids now. You know, everyone's growing up. But it was cool.
That reminds me too of that day that I was on, because like I remember when there was dead space, she would call out the dead space, like the dead air that's going on. She's like, "Hey man, why aren't you talking?" I'm like, Jesus Christ! I lie. At the moment, I was just like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "This bitch." But at the same time, I was like, "This is good. I like this."
Why, she like intrigued you?
Yeah,
challenged
it was scary.
you?
It was kind of. It was it was a challenge. It was kind of scary,
I feel like
but I
men
was like,
low key like when a woman scares them just a little bit.
yeah, she definitely scared me a bit. Definitely scared me. You terrified me, man. I liked it.
You know what terrifies me?
Fucking people breaking into my house.
Breaking into my house, and when like I have stuff on my phone and like my reminders don't go off and stuff like that.
Oh, that's some first world problems there, buddy.
They are first world problems, but they are real problems. We are in a first world, so they're real problems.
Finger down, lady.
But
what?
Luckily, this episode we have partnered with Smart Home. Woo! I feel like I'm so good at these segues. Anyways, many of us are looking to simplify our life, whether it's planning our week or just remembering when our appointments are.
George!
It's a pet peeve.
George! Book the appointment on Alexa!
Well, you know what? Smart Home can help with that. You don't have to have George do it. They provide everything from personal assistants like Google Home to Alexa and automated lighting systems, smart thermostats, security cameras. Security cameras like Ring for your home. And, you know.
Who's that man in my child's room?
I mean, I guess, but no, okay.
Ring, activate. Hey, get out
Okay,
of
all right. I mean, I have an Alexa, so I personally really like it. And, you know, Smart Home's products are affordable, they're easy to program, and they communicate over your home's existing wiring and radio frequency signals, which means that your appointments are always remembered and that your house is always safe.
Stay alert. Stay safe.
And as a thank you for listening to our podcast, you can use the discount code ROOM10 at checkout for 10% off on their website, smarthome.com. That's
ROOM10.
There
That
you
is
go.
10.
Why'd you stutter on that?
I don't know.
Jeez, that's room10 at smarthome.com. You can also follow them at Smart Home on Instagram and at Smart Home Inc. on Twitter. Check them out, smarthome.com.
Go to their site, buy some Rings, buy some Alexas, buy some Google Homes, buy some security cameras, because you never know when you need to be smart and safe. Right?
I mean, you should always be smart.
Be
and safe.
smart like your home. Ba 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 doop.
Did you hear about that recent story about I believe he was Australian. The kid, the 9 kid with
might be
dwarfism.
18?
No, that's an offensive word. You can't say that.
The small kid.
He had dwarfism.
Doesn't he like...
Little person.
Isn't he suspected to be like 18 or something?
Well, so that's the theory. So for those of you who are listening and don't know what we're talking about, you can't wear Gucci if you're...
When you're 9? No.
No, but here's the thing. So the So there was a video of a mother, and I say Australian because like she had an Australian accent, right? And the kid is in the car and he's bawling and crying. He's like, I want to kill myself. Like I just want to die. And they're talking about him, and the mother's like, this is what happens when my child goes to school. He's bullied every day, and he comes home and he wants to kill himself. And there's nothing I can do. The school won't do anything. These kids, like, you know what I mean? And like it's heartbreaking because it's like, damn, like just because he's smaller doesn't mean. I mean, that's
the pecking order.
No, but I remember, like, even when I was in school, I believe this kid was autistic. We as kids never knew like what his diagnosis was, but as an adult, like,
you guys all fucked with him, didn't you?
No, but some kids did.
No, we had our autistic kid and we knew.
No. Here's the thing. For the most part, people were nice to him, but there were those kids that were always mean, or they like pretend to want to play with him and then like really be making fun of him, but he wouldn't catch on. And it's just like, why be so mean? Like, kids are little shits, assholes. What? Why are you laughing?
Because I just remember back in the day when like my school were all assholes. There were such cunts. We're all going to burn for the things we did at church.
What did you do?
Oh, we're just gonna burn. I can't say it, man. I can't say it, but we're gonna burn.
It was that bad?
Oh, we're such
that
cunts.
You can't repeat it?
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some. I'm just gonna leave it at that, man.
Oh,
our school picked on the weak, man. If we sensed some weakness, we fucking pounced on you, man. Whoo!
No, but this kid, he was being bullied. The video went viral. Money was raised to send him to
$500,000.
No,
it's like $400,000. Yeah.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah,
not the last I heard, but I heard it was like 50, 60,000.
It was 400.
I don't know. That's a ridiculous amount of money.
Even $10 is a ridiculous amount of money.
But $500,000 for being bullied?
$50,000 for being bullied?
Yeah, that's more realistic.
What's that going to do for you? How's it going to stop your bullying?
That's the thing. So people wanted to send him to Disney World. They wanted to give him lots of experiences and meet certain I honestly, I can't remember the sport, but you know what I mean? Like sports players. Yeah, like people who just wanted to show him like, hey, like people do care about you, like just to be good people and like make him understand that life is worth living. But then there was a theory that they were faking it, and this kid was actually older than they were thinking. He was like 17, 18, 19. There's apparently video of him like saying the N-word. Yeah, they said a boy with dwarfism is being accused of faking his age and being bullied for clout and money. People are saying he's 18, 19 years old.
Yeah, man, get on him, man. Get that money, bro.
There's allegedly like a DM here, and someone says, "I respect the hustle, little bro. Finesse the bag at all costs." And he says, "You already know N-word. When I'm in LA, link up. I know you got the bad bitches." But I'm like, that doesn't seem real to me.
Hey man, and I'm gonna come down to LA.
Oh, and then this picture.
Yeah, them giving the finger and shit.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know.
I don't care, man. He got his money.
Or this picture of him with like a bunch of money. But I'm like, kids these days, like they see like,
yo, bro, like I don't know, kid's smart.
This picture of him in Gucci. He's wearing a Gucci like sweater, or like maybe
it's super cheap because it's so small. It's true.
But like the point is,
I ain't mad. I didn't know.
Just because he's wearing Gucci, I don't know what this is. This picture.
Probably smoking a bong.
That's not a bong. That's like a rusty pipe.
No, in Australia, who knows what they do down there.
No, but the thing is, it was confirmed that his age is real. But there was a video. I don't have it.
His age is real?
Yeah, because there was a thing where when he was 4 years old and the mother was on, and it was like 2015 or whatever, and the mother was on TV, and you could, like, that is clearly a child. Like, a 4-year-old.
Yeah. No, his voice. You can tell with his voice. He sounds like a kid.
Yeah. But that's the thing. There was a video, and, like, it was his face, it looked like, and he was like, "Oh, you already know," and he said the N-word.
Yeah, the native Australians are black.
No, but it was like an older. No, they're not.
They're pretty much black.
Anyways, he was an old. It sounded like he sounded older, but I think people are just making these fake videos. But it's like, why?
Man,
like, the little kid's already being bullied. Now he's gonna be bullied for faking being bullied when he was really bullied. Like, what? Man. What type of weird?
Man, even if it was fake, he got his money. I don't care.
Right?
I didn't donate.
Flashback to the
It's your own fault, bro. Don't be so gullible. It's the internet. Maybe I should be like, I'm dying. Help me, please.
No, but I don't know.
want my reparations.
You know what? Honestly, what it reminded me of, remember that story of that woman? She was like in her low 20s, but she had dwarfism and she pretended to be a 6-year-old girl and like to be adopted into a family and then tried to like kill them.
I am really a Ukrainian spy trying to kill the Americans.
But I feel like, yeah, I would say generally people with dwarfism look a little younger, but I feel like that's a good thing though. Like in general, I don't care if you're how short or tall you are. You want to look young. Well, in your older years. You
look like a little. Never mind.
It's just the height, obviously.
Is it just the height?
Yes.
Is it just the height?
Of course.
And the stubby arms.
No, because what? Not everyone with dwarfism. Like I feel like you're like having this like warped view of what people with dwarfism look like.
Tend to look fairly similar. Yes. Mm-hmm. Bodily wise, yes.
I feel like what if you're under? Is it 4'11"? If you're
if you're 4'11", you're not a dwarf.
No. If you're 4'10" and under,
you're legally a dwarf. I have a friend. She was like super short, and she was like 1 inch away from being legally a dwarf.
Right.
But like the actual disorder is completely different from just being very, very short.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't. You're thinking of like the shortest of the short. Obviously,
no, I'm thinking of the disorder.
Obviously, their limbs are going to be shorter because they are shorter, right? But
you
like,
can tell when someone's just a really, really short person and when someone actually has dwarfism.
No, not always.
Okay, I've seen a lot of dwarfs.
Okay,
well,
well,
all of them scurrying around. Have you watched The Hobbit?
I have not, and I'm not an asshole. Yeah, shit. Oh my god.
Popeyes. They're bringing the chicken to Canada. The chicken sandwich.
Are they actually?
But I'm gonna be. I have this. I'm happy.
Shut up.
About
Are they actually?
Yeah, they're bringing it this year.
I want to try it.
Look, I'm excited, but I have this feeling they're gonna be like, it's only limited to Toronto, and I'm gonna be like,
I feel like it's.
I swear to God, if they do, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm not going to Toronto and standing in those lines again. Because if it's in like Durham, I'm good.
I still need to try Chick-fil-A now that they brought it to Canada.
I'm
because anytime I'm in
the
I'm in the States, like on the East Coast, like I always forget.
I don't even think they have that much in the East Coast.
What do you mean?
Chick-fil-A is just more of a southern thing than a West Coast thing.
LA?
Yeah. West Coast.
Oh, sorry. So did I say East Coast?
Yeah, you said East Coast.
Oh, West. That's what I meant.
Yeah, it's more of a West South thing.
No, but they have them in like even Chicago when I go to Chicago.
It's side town.
No, I'll wait till they get a little bigger to deal with them until they put more locations.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I don't want to go out of my way to like wait. Yeah. Like if it was
you get a drive.
I don't mind a little bit of a line.
Nah, for fast food, nah.
I've waited in lines for fast food before, but it's just like it has to be reasonable.
You know what I mean?
That's
not
what
like
I said.
Boxing Day line.
No, nothing crazy. I'm not waiting like outside the store, down the road, around the corner.
That's why I really hope they don't make it limited just Toronto.
So we only have 2 locations, but realistically, they're gonna go where it's highly populated areas. Like they might open one in like Vancouver. Like you know what I mean? Like places where there's a lot of people. I don't think Manitoba is getting a Chick-fil-A anytime
soon. The prairies aren't getting shit. No one cares about the prairies. Okay?
I didn't say prairies. I said Manitoba.
In Manitoba, Saskatchewan. Who gives a fuck? They're just flat. They're women.
Oh my god. What you not gonna do is come for my fellow women.
Oh, fuck off.
You fuck off.
You fuck off. Do you really care about your fellow women?
I do, yes. I only uplift other women. I don't bring them down like you do.
Do I? I'll bring them up.
You just called all women.
I didn't call all women.
All women in a certain area flat like their land.
And?
What?
Is there there's not some truth?
No, there's not. You haven't even been to those areas, so you realistically don't know. You don't know how fat they are. You flew out there?
Yeah.
That's not. You flew out there?
Flew out there in a balloon.
Can you speak? You flew in a balloon? Are you stupid or are you dumb?
Are you stupid or are you dumb?
I don't know. She says something else.
What?
That fucking Toronto shake that says,
"Are you stupid or are you dumb?" I shake my butt and titties all the time.
That's not who I'm quoting. I'm literally asking you.
I don't know.
Wow. You really think I'm going to quote Chromas?
That's her name, Chromas?
Yeah.
That sounds like chromosome.
Because she's missing one. No, I don't know. I'm not hating on it.
Is it Chromas?
Chromas Chromin.
I thought there was an X's in it.
It's a bunch of Z's.
Z's. Chroma.
Her rap name is Chromas.
Chromas? Like chrome?
Yes, like chrome.
And she like slick like chrome?
I don't know.
Shiny like chrome?
I don't... Realistically, the only thing I've heard of her, like, her shit isn't for me.
I've only heard clapping from her butt.
But, you know, certain, like, Instagram accounts that I follow, like, post her and stuff like that.
Like,
and I know, like, Drake follows her and stuff like that.
Of course Drake's followed her. He's trying to fuck her.
No, Drake has shouted her out, quoted her.
He's trying to fucking shout that in that
I can't remember what his song is. In one of his songs, he quotes her lyrics and, like, calls her name.
Yeah, he says, like, are you stupid or are you dumb?
Mm-hmm.
Are you stupid? Are you dumb? I'm trying to get that gilly horn.
Oh my gosh.
He's trying to open the gates. And I'm not talking about his mansion.
I thought you were going to say the gates to hell.
It probably is. I've seen his mansion. It's pretty much complete now.
So the other day, last Friday was the strike, the teachers' strike
Wasn't
here.
it this Friday? Or the last Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most recent Friday that went by, but it was last week, you dumb.
The secretary still have to work.
No, but here's the thing. So, you know, teachers are striking, equal pay, blah, blah, blah. But at the Theo Von show, one of his opening acts, Ari Manis, he pointed out, first of all, he didn't even know that we were having a teacher strike here, and he was making, you know, all those jokes about like teachers fucking students and whatever. But what he said, because he called out someone in the audience and he was like, oh, like, what do you do? And she's like, oh, I'm a teacher. And he's
I think
like,
she was bullshitting. They don't teach Spanish in 7th grade.
She said 7th grade Spanish, but
yeah, they don't teach Spanish in 7th grade. I was like, you lying bitch.
I don't know.
Where do they teach Spanish in 7th grade?
I know, because
we
teach French here.
Yeah, but we wouldn't teach Spanish. We teach Spanish in high school.
Well, but you don't know, certain schools have...
No.
Anyway, she said she was a 7th grade Spanish teacher, and he was like, oh, well, I don't think teachers should be paid more. And like, obviously everyone like was laughing, but he actually made a good point. And like,
he made great points.
He was saying that when a teacher signs a contract for their job, they agreed to get paid an amount. It's not like they're just like, oh, up in the air, who knows what we're gonna get paid, and then they get lowballed. You agreed to this. I do think that obviously certain jobs, I think
they should get paid a little bit more, but not much more. No.
Here's the thing. I do support teachers getting paid more. Don't get that twisted.
Not that much more.
But it's crazy because I never thought about it. I'm like, oh, you did sign up for this.
Yeah, you signed the contract. You know you're getting paid.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, okay,
it's not like
teachers are very important and I support it, but on the other hand, it's like
most of y'all suck. Let's be frank. There's a lot of teachers who shouldn't be teachers.
I agree with that. I agree with that, but I think majority of teachers are good people, good educators. Like, you know,
I think they should get paid a little bit more.
Teachers are the foundation of our whole society.
Yeah, look at society. You're not doing that good of a job, teachers. You're fucking up.
You're gonna blame them for all these problems?
I can blame a lot of them. The fucking shitty downfall of academia is pretty much teachers' own fault.
Wow, academia. Look at you using big words. Can you spell it?
Nope. Because my teacher sucks.
You're gonna blame your teacher. Okay, we're not calling out teachers' names. Oh my god.
Nah, I think they should get paid a little bit more, but I don't know what they're striking for, to be honest. It's higher pay. What else is it? Like classrooms are being too small or something? Or being too big?
I believe it's classroom. Honestly, I don't know. And that's the thing. I know a couple people who are teachers and like, you know, I support
like, you get the summer off. Shut the fuck up.
Well, they do a lot of work.
You get Christmas off. You get summer off. You get every holiday off.
Yeah, but they do. Well, not all of them.
Most of them.
But they also have a lot of shit. Anyways, that's not the point.
You get...
My point is, I do support higher wages for teachers.
I think the wage should be...
But I also find it so crazy that I never really thought about that. It's like, if you sign up as a mailman... But isn't that what you guys do too? I feel like that's what union jobs do.
Well, unions are bullshit. Let's just be honest. A lot of unions are greedy
jobs,
fucks.
You guys sign up for a certain amount of pay.
Well, unions are a bunch of bureaucratic cunts.
Strike when you want more money.
Well, the difference with the Canada Post strike is that we actually the union failed because the union is a garbage piece of shit, and they actually lost money. I don't care. They know their shit because everything that the union, everything I heard negative about the union.
You sure you don't want to bleep that out?
I don't fucking care because they know their shit. Every union member, every bad thing I've heard about that union is from the union.
Okay.
So they know that they're crap. They lost money. The biggest fear of a union is to lose money. And the strike didn't do it, so I don't care. They know they're crap. They know they're dog shit. So,
but like, aren't most of the strikes that happen for you guys
bullshit
pay related?
Yeah. It's a lot of other things that's not going to happen because unions, the problem with unions, especially in North America, is that they got too greedy.
Wow.
They got too greedy. A lot of them are corrupt as fuck. A lot of unions are super corrupt. A lot of union reps are lazy fucks. They just do that. A lot of guys who get into the union, a lot of them get into it for the wrong reason because they know that they don't have to work as often. I remember when I first got my job, the route that I always covered was a union rep. Now he was actually a good one because he quit because he said that I remember when I came back eastward, he was just like, I was like, oh, are you still a union rep? He's like, I quit. And I was like, why? He's like, too much bullshit. And I was like, fuck. So if he quit, that's true. That's true what everyone says about it. The only really good unions out there now is the police, firefighting, paramedic. Construction unions are pretty decent, but most of them are crap. The auto industry ones, shit. Look at all the jobs that they're losing.
Didn't you say your dad was also saying something about
my dad's,
the government and how shit
yeah,
is just...
my dad's the same thing. He thinks unions are all bullshit. He's like, don't... I remember, too, when I got the job, I remember my trainer told me, he's like, don't get close with the union, get close with management, because management can do stuff for you. He's like, union can't do shit for you. But my dad, I remember we were at the auto show, and like some government thing was just like, gave him like some card about like how to save money or some shit with your car and whatever. And he's like, why the fuck am I going to listen to you guys when you can't get a bunch of Indians off the damn rail tracks? Why the fuck would I listen to you guys?
Oh, damn. I haven't heard of any of those issues in a while.
Yeah, there's the Trudeau's finally growing some balls and demanding them they get off the tracks. Because the companies, most of the transportation, most things that get most of the goods that get transported throughout the country is through rail. So, and a lot of people don't really realize that those pipelines, a lot of people that work on those pipelines, guess what? They're from the reservations. They tend to be native. They tend to get the jobs. And most of the tribes actually agreed for the pipeline to be built. So, I don't know, man. You're fucking the country, buddy. I understand, but you should have fought harder. That's all I'm going to say.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Should have shot your arrows a little faster, buddy.
Okay, Hugh. All right.
But then the revolver got made. But yeah, I don't know. My dad just is like, why am I going to listen to you guys? You guys can even get some fucking what-was at the damn tracks, man. And most of it's just whiny white people that just want to look like they're progressive. And this is why, and like the way that it's true though. When you look at those protests, there's a bunch of white people. You ever notice that protests for minorities? You ever see minorities there?
You do.
Yeah, like
I know
two.
What you're saying.
It's like a bunch of white people. Like,
I'm progressive, I care, but I'm low-key more racist than the actual racist.
Okay, I don't know about all that.
That's true because they assume that you're this. If you label everyone by identity, you assume people that they're a certain way.
Good point.
Which makes you just makes you just as racist as what you're fighting.
That's an interesting point.
It's like Antifa. They're an anti-fascist organization that practices fascism. They all dress the same. You can't join unless you have their same ideology. If you don't have their ideology, they attack you. What are you? A fascist. It's funny because the banner of anti-fascism will come under fascism. Banner of anti-fascism will come under... Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
I actually don't.
Fascism will come under the banner of anti-fascism.
Are you saying come under?
Yeah.
Oh, I literally did not know what you're saying.
Yeah,
or this is the fascism is a conundrum of fascism. That's all. The conundrum of fascism. You know what I'm saying? Fascism.
Nazi.
That's all I heard. I don't
know, man. Just get off the rail tracks, buddy.
Choo choo.
You're gonna get chewed all over, man. Like they want the RCMP to not fucking do anything there anymore. It's like, come on, buddy. Like you can't police yourself. Too drunk. Stop sniffing gasoline. I love natives, okay? I'm 16% native. I'm not. When we get Josh here, you can defend me.
Yeah, Josh is never coming on this show.
Why?
Because that would be our last episode.
He's native too.
It would be our last episode.
Half.
It would be our last episode.
He's a legit native.
He would say things to get us shut down.
And I don't.
The two of you together.
The two of us together.
Maybe Josh alone. Like if you're ever away 1 week, I'll be like, hey Josh, want to come co-host with me?
Are you sure?
But the two of you,
you have to bleep out the whole podcast.
It would just be like, welcome to this square bleep. No.
Oh well, man. Just be cool to yourself. That's the thing too. I know we're like getting far into the thing, but like if you want to protest, don't fuck with people's money. Then that's the problem. That's why no one supports it, because you're blocking maid roams and preventing people people aren't able to get to work, so they get in trouble and they get pissed off. That's not what you do.
Because it's like you could be supportive of the cause, but you're just upset.
But you're fucking me over.
Yeah.
It's the same with Black Lives Matter when they would protest at like Dundas Square. It's like, look, 1, you're not really needed here. 2, you're fucking with everybody's money. You're fucking everyone's way to get to work. If you want to actually do something, go to the police station and protest in front of the police station. Block the police from getting into work.
Do you remember when the taxis in Toronto protested
those
Uber?
done the same thing. I'm like, you're not.
And they all stopped on the DVP, which is one of our main highways.
And guess what?
And like it caused so much traffic.
Yeah, that's
because they were like, oh, we're gonna stop and block the roads. As in protest, but it's like people are just gonna be like more mad at them and more likely to take Uber.
Like if the guys really wanted something, just go to the corporations that are actually gonna construct these things and protest in front of there. Don't go protest like one of the protests.
I get it because you want to have like public attention.
Yeah, but just go to the place. You'll still get your public attention if you go to the actual corporations. Don't fuck with regular people because you're gonna piss them off and they're gonna be like, no, fuck you.
Damn.
They blocked a main.
Hugh-Gene's riled up today.
They blocked a main road to a hospital. Why the fuck would you block a main road to a hospital? That's why I think it's 61% of the Canadians don't support it. I probably wouldn't be surprised if it had gone up to 70. And then Trudeau finally got some balls and was like, I demand you guys get off. I demand it. And no one's gonna listen to him because it's fucking Trudeau. He just grew that beard to look more fucking manly.
You're just hating.
Yeah, because Trudeau's a bitch.
You're hating on the man's beard. It has nothing to do with anything.
I know, but I know why you grew a beard. You look like you have some fucking testosterone in your system.
Testosterone? No, because without the beard, he was known as one of the best looking.
He was known as looking
leaders
like
of a country.
Yeah, and that guess what that does? He embarrasses us. I feel like Trudeau's an embarrassment.
Because he's good looking?
No, because he's good looking. Because he just looks.
Right, but I was specifically talking about him being known. But
I don't want that.
How does
but I wouldn't want that to be. Actually, that is embarrassing. I don't want that to be our world leader, be known as being the hot guy.
Okay, but if he's a good-looking man and the world finds him good-looking, that has nothing. That's completely separate from his.
That's not something as a world leader you want to be known as.
I don't think he wanted to be known as that.
Teacher. It's like that hot teacher. Do you want to be that hot male teacher? It's probably the most uncomfortable shit ever.
But people, like, you're acting like he does things to try to, that's a completely irrelevant point. Look, you just got so riled up that you just stopped making sense.
I turned into a conservative.
Well, you know what? Before we get you riled up anymore, I think this is where we're going to end it.
Are we?
Yeah.
'Cause I have more to say, lady.
Oh, God. I don't want to hear it. Where can they find you, Hugh?
They can find me like what I said last week in the pits of hell.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask you anymore. I'm done with you.
You can find me on my Instagram at HUGHGNEB. That's it.
And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Jonel Wilson, JONELWILSON. Or we have a Instagram and Twitter for our podcast. That is This Square Room on Instagram and Twitter. We have a Tumblr, we have a Reddit, we have a YouTube page. We have everything. Just search us on most platforms and yeah.
Just Google.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. And until next Tuesday, we'll see you. Wait, what? What am I saying? We'll see you next Tuesday, y'all.
All right, Bill Cosby.
Bye.